Welcome to 1920s Atlantic City, right in the middle of Prohibition. You take control of a new immigrant to the city, trying to work his way up the criminal underworld to become one of the biggest crime lords in Atlantic City. Developed by Hamimont Games, the guys who made Tropico 3 and 4, Omerta is a real-time strategy game with turn-based combat sections. Unlike Tropico, you are not building a city from the ground up. You instead rent out pre-existing buildings, or later in the game you can construct buildings on predetermined construction sites. It wouldn't make sense if Omerta was a city-building game, since it is about being a criminal, not a mayor. You begin your criminal career with you and a partner. When you enter a new area of Atlantic City, many of the buildings are not accessible until you gather information about what goes on in those buildings. When you gain access to said buildings, this is where you start to get into the crime side of the game. There are two different buildings you can rent out, a premise and a joint. A premise is for things like breweries, distilleries, smugglers, etc. Premises will allow you to gain materials and money to sell. Joints are where you will sell your materials. In these places you can set up speakeasies, medicinal alcohol pharmacies, and other businesses to make money. In the game you make both dirty and clean money. Dirty money is what you will use for a majority of the transactions you make. Clean money is used to buy construction sites and build on those sites. In addition to running breweries and speakeasies, you're able to make money by taking jobs. In the jobs menu, you'll find other criminals from around the city looking to both sell and buy beer, liquor, and firearms, or will help you launder your dirty money into clean money. Omerta features a turn-based combat system for when you have to get your hands dirty. Your characters have both movement points and action points. When you move a character, you spend movement points, and each action costs action points. It is a system that works well, although can be a bit frustrating at times, especially when you miss a shot with an 85% hit chance. But that is the nature of turn-based combat systems. While the system won't blow anyone away, it is nice to enter combat segments to get away from the business side of the game. Omerta has a great look to it. It has that same feel of previous Hamimont games, and it really captures the look and feel of the 1920s. Just like the Tropico games, get used to listening to the same few songs over and over. While Omerta is great, there are a few things it could have executed better. First is that as the single-player campaign continues on, it starts to feel a bit monotonous. The other is that you're not able to set up jobs. You can only take jobs when they are available. It would be nice to tell people that you have excess beer or liquor you're trying to get rid of, instead of waiting for those jobs to become available. Overall, Omerta is a great strategy game that you can spend hours upon hours playing. It makes being a beer baron quite satisfying. Enjoy your stay in Atlantic City.